Hi, my name is Christopher Afolabi, one of the co-founders of Severe Nature. Severe Nature is a clothing streetwear brand which leans into the personality of humans and community in our environment. We focus mainly on street and everyday pieces that people can wear to events, to their daily errands and so just like everyday streetwear clothing. Inspiration into fashion, I think from a young age, there was just a big connect with me in fashion. Me and my friend, one of the other co-founders, we were just really big on clothing. When we would come to school, kind of bring new fits and be like, yo, like, how does that look? And things, new shoes and so I think over the time, I go into music and I was kind of making clothes for people in music. And from there, I just thought, why not just start my own brand? And that kind of transitioned into this at the end of the day. I think in the Nigerian landscape for fashion and streetwear, most especially, there's been a constant growth over the past few years. We're seeing way more streetwear brands out there now. And I think just year in, year out, we're seeing more people interested. So it's kind of been, this steep curve going up, so I like the fact that there's a constant progress in it and people are then getting more adapted to streetwear. And I think now seeing the Nigerian creative and community landscape, having more people in streetwear, in the entertainment business, in creative culture, even in like just the regular everyday person, so I'm really happy about that and seeing that now on an everyday basis. I think for Topship, we were having issues with scaling our business. I think just because our biggest issue was kind of shipping around without, heavy fees and dealing with customs and, just kind of integrating with our website and everything. And I think we found Topship during our research and it was the most convenient thing for us. So I think that was really good. Just something we could easily integrate into our everyday supply chain that kind of helped us distribute around the world. The first time we shipped with Topship and there were no issues, like we didn't get like back and forth emails from a customer. The tracking was easy and everything was seamless. I think it was kind of like a feeling of relief. I think that's the word I can use to explain how I felt. Most notable impact, I think it's what I said all through. Just easy supply chain process, seamlessness, tracking, and being able to see a very direct log of the prior shipments, being able to kind of get the data. I think the data has also been a big, thing for helping us scale, even as simple as marketing, advertising, knowing where to direct our, marketing towards, and knowing and keeping track of, what areas and what segments of the world we need to focus on. I think for me, holistically, what it means to me to be able to ship to customers around the world is to be able to send the message of the brand and the communication of the brand around the world easily through Topship. I think even randomly, at one time I'd opened IG and there was this big event that was happening in Paris and we seen a couple people in our pieces, right? I think Paris is one of the places we ship to the most with Topship, other places in France also. I think that's really what it means to me, being able to constantly be able to communicate, our message to the world. I think my advice to other fashion brands, particularly because that's my line of work, is that, to be honest, scaling is really about reaching other heights, and supply chain is one of your biggest catalysts to, scaling your business. So my advice is work on your supply chain, understand the process, and be willing to make it as efficient as possible. And I think for us, Topship has been part of that process and made it efficient for us and seamless for us. Hi, my name is Christopher Afolabi, and this is Severe Nature spending some time with Topship. Thank you.